In order to change, you have to address your character and not your behavior. Generally speaking, there are two routes to self-improvement and to changing your own life. One way is by addressing the skills necessary for a certain desired behavior, that is, by studying communication skills or time management techniques. Alternatively, you can take the long way around by digging a bit deeper and working on your character, the fundamental habits and belief systems which form your view of the world. Real personal growth cannot be reached via shortcuts. On the road to true effectiveness, you cannot afford to skip a single step. This is true for accomplishments such as playing tennis or piano, and just as true for the emotional development of a person as well as development of their character. If you really want to change, you need to work from the inside out. Only once you've drastically changed yourself can you start to change the world around you. If, for example, you would like to have a happy marriage, you must first become a more positive person yourself. If you want to seem trustworthy, it is now good to working on your communication skills. You have to work instead on actually becoming a more trustworthy person. Instead of scratching the surface, you have to really address the inner character. Working on character involves aligning personal paradigms with universal principles. Paradigms are the building blocks of our character. They are our fundamental principles, the glasses through which we see the world. Our perception is not an objective reality, but rather a subjective interpretation tinted by the paradigm glasses we wear. The habits which form a large part of our actions are direct results of those paradigms. Since they are the core of our character, paradigms are the key of making any change. If we want to change ourselves, we have to change our fundamental principles first. Only in this way we can change our subjective reality and with it our behavior. You need to be conscious of your own paradigms. If you want to overcome ingrained habits such as procrastination, self-centeredness, and impatience, you first need to recognize the fundamental principles which form these habits. If you want to achieve true effectiveness, it is useful to align your personal paradigms with the larger universal principles, values such as fairness, honesty, and integrity. Since the majority of people agree upon these principles, we can see them as a natural laws of lasting validity, almost as a yardstick by which we can measure our own values. It is possible to measure all human behavior against these universal principles. The more we are able to align our behavior with them, the more effectively we will be able to integrate in the world around us.